Hi Woodburn Rotary fans, it's your June newsletter, and I'm Terry Merritt-Warden.
And I'm Matt Geiger, your current president, signing off for the last time.
No tears.
Not at all. Well, in club news this month, probably our biggest news is that our Secretary-Treasurer, Dennis Hutchings, will be leaving us. He is moving to Arizona, and probably within a couple months will be taking over a similar position at the Surprise Arizona Club, because he's just one of those guys that likes to stay involved. But we did have to replace all his job duties with new board members this year. So I'm going to kind of read them off. There's a lot here. Dennis was our treasurer, so Stan Milne will be taking over that role. He was also our secretary. Dave Paradis will be taking over the secretary job. He was our Paul Harris chair member, and his job will be taken over by Tim Doman. The past president, which was Dave, is now me, so that'll be fun next month. Our newest president is Scott Derrickson, and he'll be probably giving an intro for you guys next month. We also have Dennis's replacement jobs as the Interact coordinator. That'll now be Laura, taking over the full paperwork and all the active duties of that as well. So, and then finally, Sergeant at Arms. Dennis was also the guy, mysteriously, to set up the meetings and take them down. You probably didn't think it was just like a magic gnome who did all that, but it was Dennis. And for the first couple months, that's going to be our very own Evan Thomas taking care of that for us. So
thanks so much, Evan.
Yeah, thank you so much, Dennis, also for all your hard work and all these years, and we're going to miss you.
How are we going to live without him, though?
I don't know. It's going to be tough.
Congratulations, Rotary. You had great attendance in May again. It was 93.4%. For the year, we're up to about 60%, and that's because of how well you've been doing over these past few months. And for those of you who could not be here every time, you've also been catching up on those RotaryEClub1.org makeup sessions. Again, that's RotaryEClub.1 for those missed sessions. Did I do it again?
eClub.1.
Happy anniversary to 5 of our members. 2 people had been Rotary members for 17 years. That's good old Greg Lundeen and Scott Rohrig. Also, Dave Paradis, 7 lucky years. Kirk, 24 years? Wow. But beating everybody is Ronnie Webb with 27 years. Thanks, you guys, for all your great service above self.
And I think amazingly, Ronnie has been able to avoid presidency for 27 years. So we may have to start putting you on the list for president nominee next year.
How does one do that?
I don't know. He's good.
We also had a couple birthdays. Sean Baird, happy birthday. And Jennifer, oh my goodness, are you the big?
Yeah, it's 30. It's
3-0?
3-0 is correct, yeah. And, you know, Jen, I'm sorry to announce that there are now only 2 members in the club in their 20s. So it'll be your job personally to work on the new generations as membership chair and get some new members in their 20s. Finally this month, don't forget that on the 28th, it's a Tuesday, it's our first annual golf tournament with the Woodburn Chamber, and that'll be at the OGA golf course at 8 a.m. shotgun. We're doing awesome this year on teams, but for those of you watching this newsletter and haven't signed up yet, make sure you call the chamber office or myself and get signed up. It's going to be a great event.
Matt, is this really going to be my last time on screen with you?
I think so, and it's been a good ride while it lasted, but you know, we got to move on.
What am I going to do?
I don't know. Hopefully my replacement can fill my shoes and keep the club going for the next year.
Well, he's got bigger shoes than you do.
Definitely.
Does that also mean that?
Well, you know what that means.
Yeah.
Definitely. Hi, Woodburn Rotarians. I'm going to take a moment now. We're going to introduce you to Tim Doman. He's been a Rotarian in our club for a couple years now, and he is next year's president-elect. So I'm going to turn it over to Tim.
Thanks, Matt. In honor with Flag Day today, I'd like to do a Rotary moment about displaying our flag. The United States flag should be displayed with honor as it represents our great nation. Displaying the flag from a building or a house, from a staff mounted on the building, a vertical mounting in the window with a canton to the flag's right, or hang the flag with a rope with the canton away from the building or home. And that's our Rotary moment on how to display the flag.
Yeah,
thanks, Matt.
Thanks.
I thought I'd share a little bit about why I joined Rotary. On the Rotarian website, it offers 10 reasons why we should join Rotary. One of the reasons is diversity. And as Matt mentioned earlier, a big part of our diversity is getting younger people into Rotary.
Do you guys hear that? Younger members.
Earl. And I personally wanted to add to one of the 10, and I wanted to add the reason of genealogy. So
great.
The reason I joined Rotary was because it was in my blood. And I actually today brought genealogy. I traced my Rotary genealogy clear back to Adam.
Wow.
Some of you are probably wondering how I did that.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Ancestry.com.
Yeah. So I'll go ahead and start reading that. First started with me, then Earl, then Art, then William, then Thomas, then Frank, then George, and finally Isaiah, and then Seth, and Adam.
Thanks, Tim. Appreciate it. That was great. Good to know. That's why you wanted to join Rotary.
Thanks. So I am Tim Doman, and when I'm in trouble, I'm known as Timothy. So hopefully I don't hear that while I'm involved in the club leadership from anyone. Some of my hobbies include, other than having children, include sports. I love sports. I love the outdoors. I really enjoy cars. Ever since I was a young kid, we've worked on cars and tried to get them running. And we restore mostly old cars, and so I really enjoy the old classics. I enjoy Boy Scouts. I've served in the Boy Scouts of America since I was a young kid. Ever since I was 21, I've been a leader in Boy Scouts. And I'm a pretty predictable person. I don't do a lot other than service in my church and do a lot with my family. But I do a little farming on the side. I'm kind of getting more into the gardening and the growing things, learning more about that. I have a wife that I met in Idaho, and I had 9 children with her, and she told me we're done, so I think I'm done having children, unless we adopt. I've been really blessed in my professional career. I graduated in finance from Brigham Young University, and I currently do some estate planning and tax work with my father, who's been in business over 40 years. And so I really enjoy that. And I also am involved a little bit in the property management end of some of the assets that we've acquired through our LLC over the years, which keeps me very busy and also adds some diversity to my job. And I really enjoy that. Fellow Rotarians, again, in July, we are going to be involved in the Rotary 3-on-3 sponsorship with the Canby Club for the basketball tournament. We're going to do something a little different this year in that we're going to be involved in actually putting together a Rotary team and compete with some other Rotary teams. And I think what it'll do is probably allow us to get to know the other clubs a little better and also support them in their actual tournament. We'll have hopefully get at least 6 teams involved in this, the local surrounding clubs. So I'd like to put a plug in for that. I think we have 7 members of our club interested in playing, which will be fun. And I believe that we're going to still need approximately 20 people. So if you haven't had a chance to do that yet, it's really a fun day. You can bring your family. They provide the food and the entertainment, and all you do is sit back and keep score and watch some nice games and get a little sunshine too.
Well, hey, Tim, thanks again for joining us today for this month's newsletter. We look forward to having you on future newsletters. This will be your president signing off for the last time as president. But I want to remind you that we do have our website, woodburnrotary.org, and also check us out on Facebook, Woodburn Rotary Club, and get signed up there. And you can follow all our future newsletters and stay in touch. So it's been fun. So for Tim Doman, I'm Matt Geiger.
Thanks, Matt.
You stay classy, Rotary.